Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? My name is Nate, and today I'm going to show you guys what loadouts like to use in TF2. Now, to be honest, I haven't had a ton of time to make a big video or anything, because I've been really busy with schoolwork and life stuff. And plus, later on, I'm going to show you a video that requires me to show you my items anyways, so I figured I might as well just make this loadout video just showing you all of my stuff and all that. So starting off with my scout here, I have a strange specialized killstreak scattergun, which is given by a really good friend of mine. He's super nice. And as you can see, I don't really play scout that much, and I haven't really tried any of the other scatterguns a whole lot, so I don't know if I'll like them or not. Probably try them out later, get more familiar with them. I also have a strange guillotine, which is super awesome. I love doing that ton of damage from super far away as long as you can hit the person. So much fun to use. And of course the Sandman to go with the guillotine. Now for those of you who do not know, I love this circling TF logo effect. I have it for every class. I don't really know why I like it. Maybe it's just like the yellow color. Maybe I'm just a cheapskate because it's really cheap. I don't know. I love it. I love the effect. It's awesome. I also have the Summer Shades, which is an all-class cosmetic. It looks awesome. It's yellow, which means I don't have to paint it. And then the Fast Learner, which also looks awesome on my Scout. Moving on to my Soldier, I have an Australian specialized killstreak rocket launcher, which is actually given by a really good friend of mine named Primo. He is super generous for giving this to me. I really can't believe it. I also like to wear the gunboats and the Mark Garner, of course, because I never play Soldier without using my Mark Garner, unless I'm like going tryhard or something. I always use Mark Garner because just having that opportunity to hit someone in the face with a shovel is awesome. I also have a TF logo exquisite rack. I actually had this before it became a misc, so I've had this for a very long time. It is my most favorite hat. I really love it. I love exquisite rack. It just looks awesome. And of course the War Pig, which goes along with it, and then the Antarctic Parka, which is also painted yellow. So moving on to my second Soldier loadout here. This is my Trolldier set. I like to use the Rocket Jumper, of course, so I don't take damage on my Rocket Jump. And then I actually like to use the Conch more than I do the Man Treads. Although the Man Treads are nice for getting that damage, I like to go directly for the Mark Garner kill instead. So I like to use the Conch to get that, you get like the +2 health every second, which is awesome, of course. And then you get the speed boost from it, which lets me get out of situations when when I'm about to die or something, which is super helpful. I also have the Manly Beard, the Mistaken November. I love this beard. It's so awesome. I'm so manly. And of course the Hat with No Name, which is ironic because it is a hat that has a name and the name is the Hat with No Name. And then the Cold Front Curb Stompers, which just look awesome. Which I would wear this so much more if I could wear gunboats or man. It's so stupid. Whatever. I love this loadout. It looks awesome. Moving on to my third Soldier loadout, this is for the Beggar's Bazooka, because I really like to use the Beggar's Bazooka, for those of you who do not know, and haven't seen my previous videos. I love to rocket jump with it, and plus, it's just so much fun to use, just shooting those 3 rockets and going all across the map. Everything about it is just awesome. And then the gunboats, of course, to rocket jump with it, and then the Mark Garner, because you can get some really interesting kills in rocket jump with this. So, of course, Mark Garner, all the time. And then the Manly Beard, and then this Killer's Kabuto with Orbiting Fire, which is actually given by my good friend Tono. I think that's how you... I butcher names all the time, okay? T-O-U-N-O. Thank you so much for giving this to me. It was super nice. I really love this hat. And then, of course, the yellow hornblower to go with it. I don't know. It's like a... Is this supposed to be like a pirate shirt? I don't know. It works. And moving on to my last loadout here. This is my Soldier Grandpa loadout. I like to use the direct hit every so often. My aim is still really screwy with it, so I need to practice with that more. And then the gunboats, and then sometimes I will use the escape plan. Sometimes I'll just like to run away as fast as possible and get some health. And then I have the Summer Hat, which is also given by Primo. He is super awesome. And then I have this strange Coxswain's Novelty Mutton Chops and Pipe. I probably said that wrong. I don't smoke. It probably has like little bubbles coming out of it or something in real life. I like to imagine that. And of course the Hornblower, because I love the yellow stripes and everything about it is awesome. Moving on to my freaking adorable pyro loadout. I like to use the Degreaser because of that faster weapon switch, which lets me do combos and all that. I love it. And then I used to use the shotgun a lot, but once I figured out how to crit piles with this, even though they have fire resistance, I use it all the time now. Then the Extinguisher, because I like to get behind people and just hit them in the back when they can't see me and doing that ton of damage. I also have the Brigade Helm and the Trickster's Turnout Gear, which makes me look like a firefighter, which is ironic because, firefighters they're supposed to put out fires, but I'm starting fires. And then I have a skull in my face. It's just a skull. I don't know what it's from. Is that like a bowl? I don't know, what is horns? What is horns? I don't know. It's a skull on my face. It looks good. I'm now moving on to my spy checking loadout. This is basically what I like to use when we have like 6 engineers from one team and I just want to check for spies or whatever. Flamethrower to get out that damage. The flare gun to keep them away and to do that damage from far away. And then the Homewrecker? Yes, that's the name. I forget weapon names, I'm sorry. I had a really good friend give this to me. I love red text. I don't know why. Red text makes you look cool. I don't know. I have the Crone's Drome, which is painted yellow. I really like this hat. I don't know why. I just love the shape of this hat. It's like, woo! It's all curvy and stuff. And then skulls. Skulls everywhere. Just skulls. And moving on to my DEMOMAN loadout. Mr. DEMOMAN here. I have the grenade launcher. I love it. I have more kills in it than my sticky bomb launcher. Because I love to hit those direct pipes. And just, you can still do a ton of damage with just pipes. And to be honest, I'm not really good with sticky bomb launcher. And then the ham shank. Why would you not use the ham shank? Okay, it's a piece of meat. You are hitting people with a piece of meat. It's fantastic. I mean, unless you have like using the pan or something as an exception, in which case I can understand. But it's a piece of meat. It's fantastic. And then a crown because I am the Prince of Hightower. For those of you who saw that video. And then Dangerous 2. I like these glasses. I don't know why. They have little lines in them. You can't really see out of them. But fashion. Yes. And these snow sleeves, because you can wear that with a bunch of classes, and you can paint it, which looks fantastic. And this here is my demo night loadout, not much to say here. Tide Turner, obviously, because trimping is fantastic. And Loose Cannon, you can actually jump with a Loose Cannon, which is awesome. I just wish it didn't do so much damage to you, or else I would use it a whole lot more. And then the Persian Persuader, because I like to charge as soon as possible, and it is awesome. And then the only change here is the cape, because capes are awesome. Now for my last DEMOMAN loadout, I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. I have a wizard hat, I have glasses you can't see out of, and a tuxie. I mean, none of this works. None of this works together, but I wear it for some reason. And then I have the sticky bomb launcher, and then the grenade launcher, because you can actually do a lot by just jumping around and hitting people with those pipes. And then the ham, obviously. And next up is my heavy loadout. I use the minigun, because it's just kind of all around great to use. And then I like to use the Killing Gloves of Boxing. I just love getting those crits and getting into those situations where you're just like, look out, I'm a tank, I have crits, I can kill all of you. And then of course the shotgun to go with the Killing Gloves of Boxing, which lets me finish off people, which is awesome. Everything is awesome, guys, okay? Everything is just awesome. And then I have the, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Is it coup? Is the P silent? I don't even know. The coup disaster. Of course the effect. My good friend Tono, who also gave me the Killer's Kabuto, gave me this. He is super generous and super nice. I don't know what's going on with this, okay? Can you see this? Like, the hair changes color in the back because of the unshaped bear? I don't know why it does that. Okay, look. The unshaped bear, it remains the same color all the way through. But with this hat, it goes darker into the back compared to the front. So when you wear them together, it looks weird. I don't get it. Cause it looks so good from the front. Whatever. I mean, I guess I could wear something else like this. I don't know. And then there's no sleeves, obviously, because it's yellow and I love it. And then for my second heavy loadout, this is kind of like more of a team player kind of loadout. I have the sandwich to give my medics, and then I don't really like to use the gloves that much, but just kind of good to get to the front of the line quickly and help people when they're in trouble, and so on and so forth. And now moving on to Engineer. I like to use the Rescue Ranger because being able to heal your sentries from far away while you're building other things and so on, super helpful. I really like it. And then the Wrangler, of course, to just hit people when you're in those spots where your sentry can't reach. That is really helpful as well. And then the wrench. I don't know, I haven't really tried many of the other wrenches except for this disgusting weapon. But yeah, I like to use the wrench. It's awesome. And then my good friend Julander, who also let me borrow his golden pan, gave me this hat. I love this hat. It's awesome. And I look like a grandpa. Again, with the grandpa loadouts. I don't know why. I want to look like a grandpa. I'm a mad scientist guy who wears socks with sandals because I have no sense of fashion and I don't give a crap about anything. Now, this is my offense engineer loadout. I like to use a shotgun to get that damage output. And then the short circuit to protect myself when people are shooting rockets and whatever nonsense. And then the gunslinger. Yes, I do feel ashamed using this weapon. I hate this weapon within the depths of my soul. But sometimes on offense, it's hard to build a level 3 sentry, so I build mini sentries. I'm sorry. Hot Rod. I don't know. It looks good. Brainiac Carapace, of course, because I want to look like a grandpa scientist. And then the Flared Frontiersman, which gives this little color on the side, which looks cool. And moving on to my medic. For those of you who do not know, I actually really like to play medic. I don't know if it's just like the teamwork aspect to it. Maybe I just like to yell at people because they screw up all the time. I don't know. Medic is fun. I have my Specialized Killstreak Crusader's crossbow with allied healing done because you really don't get kills with this weapon. You might every so often, but most of the time you're just going to be healing your own teammates. So I put that strange part. I have a minigun, of course, and then my Uber saw to get the Uber out of it. Now my good friend actually gave me this. He keeps changing his name. I think his name is The Suspect. He gave this to me and he was super nice. I really like this hat. Looks awesome and fit with the whole, again with the mad scientist, whatever. I have a brush with death because beards are awesome. And then the Quad Wrangler, which makes me look like I know what I'm doing. And next up is my Kritzkrieg loadout. But pretty much it's the same thing, except I use my strange Kritzkrieg. I spent way too much money on this. I mean, it does the exact same thing as this, but no, I just need to count how many assists I get because, oh, strangers are so important to me. And whatever. I have this awesome hat. I got it for cheap because it was gifted. And I look like a freaking toucan. I don't have a reason behind it. I look like a toucan. I'm wearing a scarf because I guess it's cold. Now for the Sniper Man. Used to just like to go with sniper rifle. It's just great all around. I actually kind of like a lot of these sniper rifles. I think if I just used them correctly, I would use them a lot more. Girardi, of course, to put up my teammates from fire, and the spy check, obviously. And then the Bushwhacker to go along with the Girardi. This hat is called the Panama, right? Someone renamed this, and I'm just gonna assume that the hat is called the Panama. I'm guessing. I also have the Scoper Smoke. I do not smoke. It's for fashion. And these no sleeves. Enough for my second sniper loadout. I really don't know what I'm doing here cosmetic-wise, but I guess it looks cool. I had a friend give this to me. It's Specialized Killstreak Genuine Machina. I have no clue what this says. It probably says something super inappropriate. I don't even know. If someone could like translate that and put it in the comments, I don't know what it says. Strange SMG with 0 kills because you never get kills with this weapon. And then the Ham Shank, obviously. Because why? It's ham. And then this is my Huntsman loadout. Fortified Compound because it looks cooler than the Huntsman. I'm sorry. Darwin's Danger Shield because I get more health when I'm running around and being a dingus. And then Ham, obviously. I really like this hat. I don't know why. Just like the shape of it and everything looks cool. Villain's Veil that goes along with it. And then some days you just have to be a freaking kangaroo, okay? I don't have a reason for wearing this cosmetic. Some days you just have to be a frigging kangaroo. Alright, and this is my last sniper loadout. This is my bald sniper loadout. And I know for a fact that 50% of you who play sniper have this loadout, okay? I know that you guys want to be accused of hacking. You guys want to look like a scrub and headshot people all the time. And I absolutely hate it, okay? I know you guys have this loadout. And last but not least here is Spy. I really love playing Spy. Just being creative and going around and doing stupid things and getting away with it is just hilarious. I laugh so much when I play Spy. I like to use the Ambassador to do that damage from far away. Knife, just because it's sort of like an all-around good weapon, again with like the scattergun and minigun. It's just fun to use. Every so often I go like Eternal Reward. I'm trying to get better with that because, you know, it's like a totally different way of playing Spy and doing things differently. It's kind of fun. And then either Deadbringer or Inviswatch. It just kind of depends on the situation. I don't really have separate loadouts for it because really all of these just kind of work separately but together in different situations. And of course I have my Frenchman's Beret because I guess I want to look even more French than I already do. Summer Shades because it's all class. It looks fantastic. And then the Dead of Night painted yellow. Anyways, this is going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I know it wasn't like the most entertaining videos that I could have possibly made. but I have a few ideas I want to make later, so I kind of had to make this before that, and I've been really busy with schoolwork and all that, and I have millions of other excuses. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time.